How's it going, everybody? It is Lockhart here, and today we're talking War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And finally, our very emo Dialdo is finally here with us. Our very own Earth Tank who has the most frailest looking body. I mean, he's literally just wearing robes and his spear is not really connected. So, that's good. And he's got a lot of hair. Anyway, his design is actually rather cool. I do appreciate it. And it's interesting that they chose magic piercing tank. But my only thing is, and we just got to jump over here real quick. I am it is within reason that they would put Dialdo just after Howlet, which is fine. My only thing is that, okay, are they going to be doing some sort of global exclusive now before Wrath or in between? And the reason I continue to think that is just because we are in the summer. It does make sense for us to get some sort of summer event at some point in time. And if we take a look at what we have so far for global exclusive, I'm thinking that there will be some potential for them to kind of toss in a unit that could counter the both of them, right? So we have 2 light units, 1 dark unit, 2 lightning units, 1 ice unit. We have room for another earth unit, maybe. So maybe instead of countering, they do some sort of pairing. We still have water, which, that's fine as well. Water would make sense with the summer, I guess, because ocean, water, who knows? And then you have wind, and that unit could counter Dialdo as well, because again, as most people have kind of said, that he is the only earth tank that we have, right? And he's a pretty good one as per JP reviews. The only people we do really have is Muraga, who's a fast big tank. He's only tanky up top, but he has skipped leg day every day. And then we have Mont. And Mont doesn't count because he's an MR unit. And there are other people who are just built bulkier or some sort of state of never die, which, you have URs is on. Or you just have Bradley, who's just a complete beast. So I feel like there's still potential there. Now, in terms of Dialdo himself, like if you're thinking about whether or not you want to pull him, I wouldn't say it would be a bad decision. If you have a strong team, Earth team especially, to go with him, because you are going to build that like mono element team, not a bad way to go for sure. And if we take a look, we also have a Melnia, who is coming out very soon, and Melnia is very strong, actually, and her range is pretty decent. A lot of her range is actually quite far, right? And then she can buff her range as she continues on and such. But missile unit who can shoot from very far away. She also has Trick Lancer who can also throw spears from really far away. Her limit burst is just insanity. Like, she's got range. So having somebody who can bring in the hate, bring in the, tank, go up close, at who's relatively fast, would really benefit Melnia, right? Because her agility is 68. She's redonkadonk. She can definitely do your account some justice, and I feel like with Dialdo it kind of makes a lot of sense. And then you can just slap in somebody who's a little bit on the mid-range end, like you still can use what's it called? His name just slipped my mind. You can use Mastery for sure, I think, and then you can also use Oberon. There we go. Jesus Lord. And or literally anybody else who kind of covers that mid-range, who can kind of, run up there. I think Mastery, just because she'll be able to help Dialdo stay alive a little bit longer, and she's pretty tanky herself, so, you can run into those physical teams and not have to worry too much. He still has potential to tank magic too. So he's versatile. I think he's hella cool. I want to pull for him. I do, but it's only his banner ends in 6 days, which I find insane because Howlet was two weeks. You know, the light. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting. Light Miranda was also not that short. So Dialdo being only a week long doesn't leave me a lot of room to decide whether or not I'm gonna pick him up. I will wait for the Monday or until there's news about what the following week is, because like I mentioned, I think he's hella cool. I think he fits really well with my team, and having an earth tank just does not hurt to have, especially when it comes to just really any form of content. The only thing here is I'm not crazy about PvP. I'm not competitive. Sorry, I love PvP. I'm not competitive in PvP. And that's where, if I wait till Monday to pull him, that week of PvP might be really hard for me. I might just probably still run Addison Rae because she might just drop a tier and be that 75% instead of 100% in terms of bonus, which is fine. It is what it is. I'm not too concerned. But yeah, so those are just kind of my 2 cents on having Dialdo drop in what I continue to think might potentially happen in the next week or two. I will eat my words if I'm completely wrong, because I could just throw out Raft the following week. We'll just have 2 other tanks and 2 other units that, you know, obviously are kind of, they're just fine. They're whatever. They're not like completely necessary for my account personally, but they are definitely strong units to have. So before I pull, because I will, because I'm gonna call this recording luck, and hopefully I get lucky here. I might not. You know, probabilities remain the same no matter how much I want them to change. So the one thing I will comment that is really good that they have changed recently, starting with the Howlet banner, is the ticket system. It is really awesome and really nice to see that they're incorporating these free pulls for the day, because every game I've played recently and in the past has always given away a single free pull daily, you know, just as like a here you go, like maybe you'll get lucky today, you never know. And WOTV was one of those that just kind of did like, oh, here's 2 free pulls for the entire week, you know, maybe you'll get it, maybe you don't. And I've gotten lucky twice, I think, in terms of free pull. But yeah. It's nice to see that WOTV is finally catching on. So I've already done my free pull for the day. I'm gonna do my my 20. I don't have any rituals. I have a lot of anxiety kicking in right now. So let's just see what we got going on here. So Dialdo, if you'd like to bless my account, Brown Book. This is a total wash. I might even just skip entirely. So it is what it is. Anyway, he's a super cool unit regardless, and I think anybody who's able to get him would be really lucky to do so. Yeah. If you've watched until this point, please like and subscribe, notification bell, share, whatever it is that they need to do in order for me to get that algorithm mojo going in my favor. That would be greatly appreciated. If I hit that 1K sub or 100K views, that would be a total dream, to be able to kind of like get closer to being able to do this full time, I think I want to say. And yeah, thanks so much, guys. Here we go. Going to the last poll. It's gonna be doo-doo. And thank you very much. Wow, that was well, I need the soul stars anyway. Take care, everybody.